They were supposed to be flexible.
Yeah, you also spread your hands.
Right, like that.
When you're dancing, you're not dancing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You shake your waist.
Is that it? I'm back in a video with Lawrence from Uganda Connect TV.
We are covering the Parliament of Buganda.
Yes, we just walked the Royal Mile and now we're going to cover the Buganda Parliament.
Yes.
And we're going to get a tour around the Parliament, so hope you enjoy the video. Kedaya is going to show us around the Parliament of Buganda Kingdom.
And to get the difference between the central government's parliament
Okay.
and for Buganda Kingdom, because this is quite different from any other parliament which you've ever seen.
At the Buganda Parliament. As you can see, that's the building with my brother. Still, that video is available on his channel. Go and check it out. We are done with the Royal Mile down there. Up on that view, there is the Buganda Palace, Lange. We've covered it already. So Phil, talk to them. Say something to them.
Loved watching the Royal Mile. It was incredible seeing all of the stuff. I was trying to practice my Luganda.
Yes.
I'm not very good at the pronunciation, but I'm trying. And now we're going to go and see the Parliament. So yeah, like Lauren said, check out my videos on my channel. I'm Plan Phil Bland, and thank you for watching.
So we are at Blange right now, and we are in front of the king, which is the current king right now.
Right.
It's called Ronald Mwenda Mutebi II.
Did they have a statue of the previous king here before this one?
No. There is a reason why he's here.
Oh yeah?
You visited the palace of the king.
Yes.
And I've talked about the attack in 1966.
Yes.
For the crisis. So as the attack to the palace in 1966 by Milton Obote and Idi Amin, Milton Obote abolished all the kingdoms. So he's the one who restored the kingdom in 1993, 31st July, and that's the reason why he's here.
1993, wow.
31st July.
I see.
So he's moving on one leg because Buganda is moving forward.
Ah.
And when we get another king, they will not change this king.
Okay, because he restored the kingdom.
Because it's the one who restored the kingdom.
I see.
We have the poles on the other side and this side. Buganda Kingdom has clans. Those are the big families which we belong to.
And we just saw all of the many things.
Alongside that road.
Yes.
So when the king is inside, it's when you see all the flags for each clan when they've raised them up.
I see.
When he's not inside, they normally raise a flag for Uganda and even for Buganda Kingdom.
Ah.
Buganda's flag has 3 colors.
Okay.
Royal blue, cream and golden brown. Whereby royal blue stands for royal color because 3/4 water. That's why you use that royal blue.
Yes.
Cream in the middle, that is peace. We have golden brown, those are the spears and the shield which on that flag, which is unity and protection. Lion which is on the flag, that is our king, because our king is as strong as that lion. The other side you have the flag of Uganda.
Yes.
So if you have any party which have come to pay a visit to the king, that's when you see for the flags of different parties when they've raised them, or for the scouts. But on this side, we normally have the flag for Buganda. The king has his own flag.
Yes.
Even if you have any visitor from one of the kingdoms,
yes,
which is not Buganda, we also raise that flag up there.
I see.
So when we enter the Parliament of Buganda Kingdom, it has 3 entrances. That building, we have the majestic blants. So certificates for Buganda Kingdom for the introduction letters, you pass through the other entrance.
Okay.
On your right hand side.
Okay.
In the middle, that entrance takes you to the Parliament of Buganda Kingdom.
Okay.
We have the office of the king, the queen for Buganda, the prime minister. We have a court on it, and even all offices of the ministers within the kingdom.
Okay.
On your left hand side, it used to be the entrance for the radio station, CBS, Central Broadcasting Services. But it was in two in one. That's why the space was too small. So they transferred that office to that building, which is called Masengere Building.
I see.
That's why I have the radio station, we have the television, BBS, we have the office of land for Buganda Kingdom, and even other offices
in
that building.
Cool.
Okay?
Yeah.
Any questions so far?
No, that's great.
So now we are going to the Parliament of Buganda Kingdom.
All right, let's go. So what kind of laws do they make here?
Pardon? Laws.
Yeah.
They're within the kingdom of Buganda Kingdom.
Oh yeah?
And mostly what they discuss about, that is all about land, because most of the income which we get is all about our land.
Ah, I see.
So for the laws, we have the dress code that women are not allowed to put on mini skirts.
Oh, right, okay.
Trousers for the ladies are not allowed.
Oh, right.
Armless when you're in the office. So the dress code and some of the issues within the culture for Buganda Kingdom.
Okay, so it's not for everyone. It's just people who are part of the Buganda Kingdom that the laws apply to.
Within the kingdom of Buganda Kingdom.
I see.
So laws which are set within the Uganda, that is where everybody, even if you're in the Buganda Kingdom, you have to follow that.
Yes, yes.
Because we are Ugandans by nationality.
Yes.
But I'm a Muganda by tribe.
Yes, okay.
That's the reason why.
I see.
So these are the clans which you've seen.
Yeah.
And these are the big families which you belong to. They're classified under animals, insects, birds, and plants.
Yes.
And I'm never considered from the Pangolin clan.
Okay.
So you can't hear that name to any other clan besides the Pangolin clan.
Okay.
Meaning that each clan has its own names. So that name can't appear to another clan.
Yes.
Those are the big families which we belong to, and there's some backgrounds how we belong to those clans.
Yes.
Some are good to that family, some are dangerous to that family, some caused a harm to that family. That's the reason why we belong to. So with the children, we take the daddy's clan, tribe, and even the religion. You don't have any chance to choose a tribe, a clan, or the religion. Once you're born,
That's
you take
it.
your daddy's clan.
I see.
So if the clan is edible, you're not allowed to eat that clan. It's a taboo in our culture.
Oh.
And you're not allowed to marry anybody from the same clan. That is an incest.
Oh, right.
You're
Okay.
not allowed to marry any partner from, or to get any partner from your mom's clan.
Okay.
It's also an incest.
Okay.
So that curse will go up to the grandchildren if you do it.
Yes.
And that's the reason why I have a court here, so that they can separate you if you have a relationship between a person from the same clan.
Okay, okay.
So here I have the hippopotamus clan, we have the colbus monkey, we have the CVT cat, guinea cat, and others up there. This side you have the bush back antelope, we have the lion, elephant, buffalo, rhinoceros, and others up there too. So we have others
A
inside
moment,
here.
sister. You talked of the curse. You mean the curse can be broken spiritually because curses are spiritual? You mean it's the Buganda court which settles the spiritual matters?
No.
How do they settle the curse because it is spiritual? I thought it has to be dealt with
It's
by
within the
traditional
family
healers.
which we belong to, not the traditional healers, because we didn't have them
Okay.
at the beginning, but they're within the family which we belong to.
Oh,
You understand?
okay.
Because if that one happened in your family, it's where the old people within the family can see how they can
Okay.
solve that problem. But right now, the traditional healers which I have can happen that you are from, let's say you are from the Buffalo clan, and get someone who helps from any other clan, but it's supposed to be from one clan, and then you perform that.
Okay.
So right now, traditional healers they have different clans in it, which they can't do that. Some are trained to. It's like a business right now, but it's supposed to be within the family which you belong to. That's why they tell you always that in every year you must sit with the family members and settle your issues within your family.
Okay.
It would have been like that.
Thank
You
you.
understand?
Yes. Much understood.
So we have others, yeah, as I've told you, we have 56 clans in Uganda, which are classified under animals, insects, birds, and plants, and each clan has the official duty to the king. So we have Baibikra here. You've been at the palace and you've seen the fireplace of the king. There is a certain bird which is called the cordon bleu, which are responsible for that fireplace of the king. So there is no any other clan which is supposed to lit fire besides the cordon bleu. So we have pigeon peas or wild peas, we have stiletto. This is Hat clan, and I've told you, in our culture, with the children we take the daddy's clan.
Yes.
But the king decided to take the mom's clan. Once he becomes a king, that's where he changes from his clan to another clan. So he didn't want to discriminate these clans. He wanted to give them chances to have the king on the throne.
Yes.
Right now, the mom of the king is from the monkey, and they're happy to have the king on the throne.
Yes.
Next time, we'll have another king from another clan, because you're not allowed to marry anybody from your mom's clan or from the clan which you belong to.
Yes, yes.
And I've talked about the background, how we belong to those clans. So if I give an example of for the king, there was once a family, the leader of that clan.
Yes.
So he had the wife, and the wife waked up early in the morning to prepare breakfast to the husband. As the kitchen was outside, but they had the baby crawling in the compound. She forgot to bring salt, and she went inside to collect that salt. As she was inside, this animal came out of the tree, picked the baby, and climbed the tree
with the baby. Oh.
So they looked for their baby. The baby wasn't there, but after some time, they had the baby crying up the tree.
Yes.
They wanted to throw some to this animal so that they can get their baby. But after some time, they realized that if they throw some to this animal, the baby might fall and they lose their baby. Or it will jump over other branches and go with their baby. So they went to the traditional healers to seek solutions how they can get their baby. And they advised them to prepare local food which are eaten by this animal with the fruits which are eaten by this animal. Among the fruits which they prepared the yellow bananas, jackfruit, the avocados. We had some food like cassava and sweet potatoes. So they prepared and they invited this animal. So it came out of the tree with the baby, pressed the baby aside, and started eating the yellow bananas.
Yes.
There and then,
they got the baby.
That's how they got their baby.
Yes.
And we are very happy to receive their baby again.
Yes.
So they belong to this animal. It's called enchima in our local language because it collected the baby.
Yes.
Enchima.
What does enchima mean?
This is the monkey. In our local language, it is called enchima because it collected the baby.
Enchima is
come.
Translated to Uganda, it's come.
Come, I understand.
Okay?
Yeah.
So that's the reason why, and that is some of the background which I've talked about.
Yes.
Each clan has the official.
Has their story.
Its background. So
Yeah.
some are good to that family, some are dangerous, some harm to that family.
Can you
That's
tell?
the reason.
Can you tell us a dangerous one?
The danger, no,
Yeah.
I can't. So this is a snowfish elephant. I've told you I'm going to give you
One more. One more.
So these are grasshopper. So for the grasshopper,
This one.
those who belong to the grasshoppers are not allowed to eat grasshoppers.
Oh.
So it's a locust in Uganda, which most of the Ugandans eat this insect.
Yes.
And I'm from the pangolin clan. My mom is from the monkey.
Oh, right.
So I married to elephant clan. If I married to this clan, I will no longer eat grasshopper. Though there are the delicate insects in Uganda, I'll stop eating them.
Yes.
Due to the fact that if I eat them, I'll be eating my own children.
Oh, yes.
Because my children belong to the daddy's clan.
Did you used to ask people when you were deciding who to marry?
Yes.
What, are you a grasshopper?
No. It's always about the names which I have.
Oh.
When I introduce myself to him, he has to introduce himself to me. So if that name, it sounds like it's from grasshopper, there is the way. If I can't leave these grasshoppers, I'll put another one instead of marrying. But if it's not from the grasshopper, it will be great.
Yeah.
And I like...
You like eating them a lot?
I
haven't tried yet. I'll have to try.
You have to try?
Yeah, I have to.
When are you leaving Uganda?
Oh, 2 months. I have time. I have time.
It will be in May. That's when we'll get.
That's the good ones.
Yes.
Oh, I meant to leave in April. Maybe.
May and November.
May and November, because we have 2 seasons.
I see. Maybe I'll stay just for the grasshoppers. I'm going to extend my visa.
So this is how much is it?
Oh, we're doing more. Good.
There's some in the supermarkets, but the ones which they dried,
They're not.
but they're not good.
Yes.
You need the fresh ones.
Okay.
And it will be in May and
I see.
And this is what?
A gongolo. Millipede. It's a millipede.
Do you have a clan from millipede? Uganda?
Yeah, I'm in Uganda.
You have ever heard of a clan of a millipede?
But it looks like a gongolo.
So this is not a millipede. This is an excreta or human waste. So the moment you waste your products, it's goes on like that. You've never.
So is this a clan?
Yeah, this is a crime.
I've never
And
heard
they
of
committed
it.
a crime.
I've never heard of it.
In Kebuka?
Hey,
You've never heard of it?
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Yeah, they're there. But
Why did they choose to use this?
no.
They
You
would
don't
have used
have
the animals, the animal itself.
the animal.
Because you've told me that this is the excretion of the West.
What?
So they would have used the animal itself, the Nkeboka, instead of this.
Instead of this.
Yes.
And I've told you that some backgrounds how they chose those clans.
Okay.
So you don't have a chance to choose a clan.
Yes.
Some are good to that family, some are dangerous, some were they harmed that family. That's the reason. So the leader of this clan committed a crime to the king, and he was forced to this clan. That's the reason.
All right.
So every clan has a story, which has a background, how
What
you
did-
belong to it.
What did he do
So
to the
for
king?
you were a child, which means that you took your daddy's clan, right? Because you don't have a chance.
From the Kobe clan.
A Kobe, the climbing yam or the air potato.
Yes.
So I think you know your background. If you don't know, it's your research.
I know a little.
So this is a dog.
Yes.
Chased away the thieves at home in that family, and that's how they belong to it. And they are happy so that it protected that family.
Oh yeah.
We have the Kenrat, and this is Otter. So other clans on the other side, and I've told you each clan has
A story.
the official duty to the king.
Yes.
I'm from the Bangali. It's the third one there. We're responsible for the king's throne. I do not find that throne there due to the fact that we bring the throne when the session is going to start. And there is no another clan which is allowed to perform that duty besides the Pangolin clan, whereby each clan has the official duty to the king. So this is roof water.
Roof water.
Those are clouds up.
Yes.
We have the rain, and this is
Roof.
a roof.
Yeah.
And this is water out of the roof.
Oh.
So those who belong to this water are not allowed to use this water as in drinking, washing plates, clothes, and any other. For cooking, they are not allowed.
I see.
Because they belong to this clan.
Yes.
Once you do it, it's a taboo.
Oh, it's
in our
like
culture.
the eating.
Yeah, it's like eating. Because if you use it when you're washing the plates or cooking,
Yes.
it's like eating. Because you can
It's
boil
disrespectful.
that water and then you take it as a drinking water.
Oh.
So this is the pangolin, which I belong to.
Oh, we saw the pangolin on the way here.
It's the first on your
Yes, on the left-hand side. Yes.
So we are very shy.
Oh,
We're
you
responsible for the king's throne. We protect the king. Even if he has any function, without the pangolin clan can't attend any function.
Oh, you guys
So
need to
that's
be there to look after him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The protector.
Abakulu. So this is a statunga. We have the white eaglet. This is a dye purple plant. We have otter. This is hyprochromis. We have large black ants, and this is lungfish.
Yes.
That is mushroom.
Mushroom. Tell me about mushroom.
They entertain the king.
They entertain the king.
Yes,
Huh?
they are the entertainers. And you have 3 types of dances in Buganda. We have back simba, nankasa, and mogola. For the back simba, you have to plant, and then you put the heels down.
Right. Okay.
So you're dancing when you're planting.
Right, like
and
that.
then you put the heels.
Okay. I've got it.
No,
I feel like I'm
not
doing-
like this. So you plant.
Oh wait, I do that.
Yeah.
Right,
So when
like
you
that.
plant and like that, and then you the way supposed to be flexible.
Yeah, you also spread your hands.
Right, like that.
When you're dancing, you're not dancing.
What? Yeah.
Yeah.
You shake your waist.
Is that it?
Don't remove the legs. Don't remove them.
Don't remove the legs.
Plant and then put the heels
Oh my
down.
God.
Plant and then like that. So for the nankasa, you plant and then you pull the legs
Oh.
behind. Plant and then you put the
It's like the moonwalk.
like this and then.
It's like pulling. You know, Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it's the moonwalk. Right.
So for the mwangola, you have to use your toes. You're not allowed to put the heels down.
Okay.
And then you dance like this.
Like that. Like that.
So The type of the dance for the mushroom to entertain the king, that is magunju.
Magunju.
When men dance like this.
Oh.
Like this.
Mm.
Yeah.
Whoa.
For the women, they dance like this.
Oh yeah, I like it.
That's how they dance. So these are the entertainers for the king. And
nice.
they're not allowed to eat
And
mushroom.
they're not allowed to. Why the mushroom?
Huh?
Why the mushroom
Why the mushroom?
for the dancers?
Because that is their duty, which they selected for them. Because we're not the one who selected those duties. It was only the king who selected the duties to all the clans.
But why does mushroom represent dancing? Do you know?
Pardon?
Why does mushroom represent entertainment?
The entertainment. Why do the mushrooms
Represent.
Mushroom clans. Why is it that the dancers are coming from the mushroom clan? The
Because
entertainers?
that is their duty. They have to perform. That is what they gave them to.
Is there any connection between entertainment and the mushroom?
No.
No, it's just what they.
And the mushroom clan, one of the family members ate one of the mushroom, and then he
Died.
no, he felt sick,
Oh right,
and that's the reason why they belong to that.
I see.
So we have a lot of mushrooms in Uganda. Some are edible,
Yes.
some are not allowed to
I see.
eat those mushrooms.
Yes.
That's the reason. But for the duties which we perform,
It's
they are
separate.
selected by the king.
Yes.
They are not the ones who chose those
I understand.
duties.
And let me ask you a question. What is the duty of my clan? Please tell me.
This is the climbing yam or the air potato.
Please tell
That's
me.
And
yours.
this is a jacko.
What is the
That
duty
is
of my
your
clan?
research.
No, because he has come tonight and is interested to know about my
That
clan.
is your research.
Oh,
Guys, I feel ashamed. I don't even know anything about my clan.
she's not telling him. Oh well.
So, guys, this is the entrance of the parliament for Buganda Kingdom.
Yes.
Since we're not parliamentarists, we're not going to use the main entrance.
Oh, okay.
We're going for the chambers to get all the information about the parliament for Buganda Kingdom.
Yes.
So we'll know the difference between the central government's parliament or another parliament, how different from this parliament of Buganda. Please.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Oh, laughing at him for not knowing.
I'm laughing for him, doesn't
It's shameful.
Yeah, it's indeed very shameful not knowing anything about my clan.
Wow. Okay, here's the parliament.
So this is the parliament
Yes.
for Buganda Kingdom.
Yes.
This parliament was built in 1953 to 55 during the reign of King Freddy Mutesa II,
Yes.
who was the father to the current king, Ronald
Okay.
II.
Yes.
So after his studies in Cambridge University of England, he visited some of the European countries, and some of the European countries which he visited, that was Northern Ireland,
Oh, yes.
in a city called Belfast.
Yes.
There is a parliament which is called Stormont.
Yes.
That's where he got the design.
Ah,
And
yes.
then he designed this one.
Very
The
beautiful.
plan was from the Singh brothers and Freeman. And the engineers, those were the Singh brothers. That was the Cobb Coyle who planned this parliament,
Yes.
but the engineers, those were the Singh brothers.
The Singing Brothers.
Yes. It costed $4 million by that time, which was equivalent
Uh-huh.
to $572,000.
Okay.
So this parliament, the king enters once within a year to close and even to open for another year.
Okay.
But the prime minister for Buganda Kingdom has 8 sessions within a year.
8 sessions.
Yes.
When
The
are,
king's-
when is the
pardon?
next session?
The next session we can't know. That what I know is for the king, which is going to happen in August.
Oh, I see. I see.
But it's supposed to be before April, because the the birthday is on 13th April. How they're going to organize that birthday party for the king.
I see. I see.
So where you see the red carpet, that's where the king sits.
Yes.
And I've told you the throne is not there because the Pangolin clan are responsible for that throne.
The Pangolin clan. Yes.
Yes. And the long
It's
chair,
only brought
that is
in
for
when
the
king
speaker.
is around.
Yeah, we bring it when the session is going to start, like 15 minutes. And then...
Do you personally bring it?
No, women are not allowed to
Oh,
do
no,
so.
women. Okay, but
That
you're in the
is for
Pangolin
men.
clan, right? So.
Yes, I belong to the Pangolin, but women are not allowed
okay,
to.
I
They
understand.
carry it with their bare hands.
Yes,
Or they-
but from the palace, it's on a vehicle. When it reaches here, down, they carry it on their hands, and then they press it there, and then they have to protect it until when the king comes. Because once the prince sits on that throne, it means that he has overthrown the king. That's the reason.
Ah.
We can't live there after the session when it has ended. We take it back immediately.
So in case someone tries to sit on that chair, it's
It
a real
means-
fight.
Yeah, it means that
But
he's
not-
overthrown the king.
But it's only the prince. What if a common person was to sit on that throne?
There is no way how you can pass through the
You can't get past the
the
potatoes.
security for that throne.
Yes.
So the Pangolin clans are there to protect that.
How heavy is it?
It's not so heavy. It's a normal chair,
Ah.
like others as you see them. It's one of the designs which you have here, which he uses,
Ah.
and then it is kept there in the palace.
Yes.
So we have a long chair that is for the speaker.
Yes.
The small chair is for the clerk who writes the minutes.
Yes.
But when the king is there, the speaker is not allowed to sit there.
Oh, really?
Because the owner of this parliament started with the king. Then after, he appointed some ministers, there were 3 at the beginning, which was the minister of that prime minister. We had the minister of finance and the minister of judge. So there were 3 of them. After in 1955, that's when we got another ministers. The 3 are added.
Yes.
That was the Minister of Health. We had the Speaker and even the Minister of Education. So when the king appoints the first 3, it means that the Prime Minister of Buganda Kingdom was in charge of this parliament. After, when they appointed the Speaker, so the charge of this parliament, that is the Speaker.
Ah, yes.
That's the reason why he has his long chair there.
The way that we have it in the
The
UK.
Prime Minister is not there.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
he
the,
joins the ministers for Buganda Kingdom.
Yes.
On your left-hand side, that's where we have the Prime Minister for Buganda Kingdom with all the ministers of Buganda
I see.
Kingdom.
the tradition in the UK is the speaker maintains the rules of the parliament and how people speak to one another.
Yeah,
But then the prime minister is the head of the government,
yeah,
and they are in control of the rules and things.
exactly.
Yeah,
the
it's like
same
that.
implies here.
Same here, yeah.
But we have even the means of information. Whatever information they wanted to air out
Yes.
is from that. That's why when the king is there are only 3 people who speaks in this parliament, which is the speaker,
Yes.
who can say that now let's have an information from this and this and this and this. And then the Prime Minister for Buganda Kingdom with the Minister of Information.
Okay.
But before the Prime Minister, the Minister of Information is the second to speak.
Yes.
Then the Prime Minister. After the Prime Minister, that is the King when he closes.
Ah.
And no arguments when the King is here.
Okay.
It's the duty of the Prime Minister after 2 weeks to conduct another session and resolve what the King have said.
Yes.
This gallery here, they organize all the chairs for people to attend the session.
Oh, really?
And their duty is to clap hands and not to utter any single word.
Oh, right. Okay. And no arguments when the king's here. Wow.
No arguments. The arguments are there when the Prime Minister is the one who have conducted the session.
I
The
see.
arguments are
I
there.
see. So it's mainly just a formality session with the king.
Yeah.
No debating.
No debating. The debates are there when the king, the Prime Minister is the one.
And then does the prime minister speak to the king often?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they have a separate conversations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not always in this parliament.
Yeah.
Sometimes in his residence.
Yes. Like in
That's
the
where.
in the UK, the prime minister has an audience with the queen every week.
Every week, but not in this parliament.
Yes.
Yeah.
In a different place, they have an audience together. In the UK, Buckingham Palace.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That is the same.
I think here for us,
So-
they meet in
They
Banda,
go to the yeah.
where we were.
Yes.
Sometimes they go to Banda. There are sometimes where he call upon all the ministers for Buganda Kingdom, and they go to another palace which is called Ibamananika. They can spend for 3 days there or a week discussing issues. And then after that, the Prime Minister conducts a session, and then he can address them what have been there. Few of them, but not everything.
Yes.
So, in this parliament, we don't have the opposition side and proposing side. Those are on the culture and traditional issues.
Yes.
They discuss issues about land, because most of the land, the income which you get are from land.
Yes.
Those are the taxes which they pay on that land. We can't own the land for Buganda Kingdom. We lease us for only 49 years or 99 years, and then you renew.
Okay.
So it's like our motherland. If we sell it, Buganda Kingdom will collapse. And that's where we get the income. That's the reason why you can't sell it completely.
Yes.
There is also the issue of education, how we can help the young ones who lost their parents.
Yes.
But they want to go to school. They are in need of fees and tuition. So the king have come up with the scholarships and bursaries so that he can help those young ones.
Great.
And there is also the problem of unemployment in Uganda. So after those children have studied,
Yes.
where are they going to work? For starting up or setting off a business is not easy here in Uganda.
Yes.
It needs a lot of taxes which you have to pay, where the people can't get that money.
Yes.
So the king have come up with different projects, and even those who have trained within this kingdom, they're the number ones to get the employments within the kingdom of Buganda Kingdom. So that he can help with solving the problem of unemployment in Uganda. And some are not Baganda people, some are non-Baganda, but whoever needs that scholarship can
Yes,
get
they can get the help.
it. In this parliament, we have the dress code, which is the boarding.
Am I?
Women
Ah,
boardings
all right, now for you.
with appointed shoulders.
Yes.
Men put on a kanzo, that white dress like a Muslim with
Ah,
a coat.
right.
And then
The
you
boarding
attend the
is
session.
the gomas I told you.
Yes.
Traditional cloth for women.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes, we were
So
talking.
that is the dress code here. We don't put on trousers, women.
Okay.
We don't put on
Long
sleeveless.
skirts. Do they
It's
have
all
to be?
about-
Do they have to be below the knee?
Yes, below the knee. You have to put on that gomesi, the culture dress
Yes.
for the
I see.
Baganda. So in this parliament, we don't vote or elect the parliamentaries. They're appointed by the king.
Oh, all of them.
Yes.
And how many?
We have 28 ministers right now,
Okay.
and the parliamentaries there are 150,
Okay.
but the king appoints the parliamentaries here.
I see.
And we have gender balance. We
Oh.
don't have only men,
Oh,
we have women and men.
I see.
If you've been appointed here, you're not allowed to hesitate. The king has his own advisors, are the ones to come up with those names and even their ties so that he can select.
Yes.
The one who can become a Minister of Tourism, Agriculture, Education, and others. So if you have been appointed, we don't swear in by raising a Bible or Quran in this parliament.
Yes.
So it is traditional. You have to go nearby that red carpet, nearby that first step.
Yes.
And then you kneel down to the king. This is the way of appreciating to the king.
Yes.
And even this is the way of greeting to the king,
Yes.
to any elder people or any other.
Yes.
So then you introduce yourself to the king that I'm Navatan Sida from Pangolin clan. My mom is from the Monkey and I'm married to Elephant clan. I'll be able to fulfill my duties as a Minister of Tourism in Uganda. So long live Isa Wasajja.
Ah, yes.
There is an emblem there which has the two spears, the shield, and even the lion. So you hold the spear and even a shield. The lion, that is our king. Then you keep on moving backwards. You're not allowed to show your backs or turn.
Okay,
your
okay.
backs to the
I
king
see, I see.
Until we are
And they told us at the palace that when the king, one of the kings was escaping, they weren't allowed to face the king?
Pardon?
They weren't allowed to face the
When
king?
the king disappears.
When he was escaping?
Nga bamutolosa okuva mu lubiri
Uh-huh.
nti abambowa bayimirira on their backs
Yeah,
nga bateeka emikono emabega.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like that game of Sewajua, you know it? And then others stand and then jumped over.
Yes, yes. When I was in Kalangala Island, some little girls came over and they kneeled down to say hello.
Yeah.
Is that the same thing that you were just
Yeah,
talking about?
Exactly.
Sign of respect.
Sign of
Say,
respect.
Kalangala, it's part of Buganda.
Yes.
That is a sign of respect. We can't greet our elders when we are standing.
And is it just women that do that?
Yes, women, not men.
Men don't
Men,
kneel.
they don't. It's always about within the husband and the wife, and it is a lovely manner. there
Yeah.
in their bedrooms,
Yes.
where you can kneel to your wife
Yes.
in a lovely manner, but it's not allowed for the men to kneel for
Any
anybody.
woman, yeah, I
Yes.
understand.
So for the men, they bow to the king,
Like this.
not
lie.
like this. They lie down,
They lie down flat.
like doing press-ups,
I see.
and they change their heads as if they are crossing the road.
Okay.
And after that, they introduce themselves to the king.
Okay.
That's the way how.
Do they stand up again to
Yes,
to
they
introduce?
do stand up.
Okay.
After
Then
that,
you have
they
to
do
move backwards.
Yes.
until where you're supposed to sit.
Okay.
So the language in this parliament, that is Luganda. We use our local language, Luganda,
Yes.
in this parliament. And you've learnt about those kings.
Yes.
That is King Mutesa I, because cameras in Uganda started during the reign of King Mutesa I.
Yes.
That's why we start with King Mutesa I, but it's not the first king. So we have Daniel there. We have Daudi Chwa, who permitted women to eat eggs and chicken.
Oh yes, we heard about him.
And that is King Freddy Mutesa II, the one who requested for the independence of Buganda Kingdom from the British to the current King Ronald Mwenda Mutebi II.
Yes.
Okay? So Ronald has 5 children. The first born is a boy and the last born is a boy.
Yes.
The first one can't succeed because his duty is to look after the family.
Yes.
And the last born can't the last born will succeed.
Yes.
So the daughters in the middle, they're not allowed to succeed their dad.
And we heard about the umbilical cord.
umbilical cord, 2 of
If
them.
there's 2.
Sometimes they used to say that they have 2 umbilical cords. That is a
That
significance.
a child who comes with 2 umbilical cords is a sign that he will be the other king of the kingdom.
That's what they told us in books, but we can't know.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
But in books they talk about it, the 2 umbilical cords. So
This is very, very, very nice parliament.
yeah.
I've enjoyed this a lot. You're very, you know,
Takes you back home.
you're very knowledgeable.
Oh, thank you.
So how old is this building?
How old? It was built in 1953 to 55.
Yes.
So 55.
It took 2 years only.
70 years, something like that.
2 years when they're constructing it.
68 years.
Yeah.
68 years old.
Yeah, 68 years old right now.
Well, it's feels like home.
Huh?
Feels like home.
Yeah.
It's the same style of construction in his home country.
Which
Yes.
The buildings.
Because I'm from Scotland.
Oh, you're from Scotland.
And Northern Ireland is very
yeah,
close.
It is the same.
I've been to Belfast many times.
Ah, wow, interesting.
So I've never actually visited the original Stormont. So now I've been to this Stormont before the one in my country.
Now you're going to go there.
Yeah, now I'm going to go there. I have to do a video
Yeah.
with the...
But I think that in your country is bigger. The one in your country is bigger than
Yes, yes, it's very big. Wow, that was an amazing tour.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Should we end the video?
I think so.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much.
Welcome. Thanks
All right.
for coming.
So that's the end of the video. Lawrence
Yeah.
and I have just toured the Parliament of the Buganda Kingdom. So what an incredible video. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
It was an epic tour around Kampala. We had an amazing time with him.
Yeah.
We started with the palace.
Yes.
Then after the palace, we went to the Royal Mile, and then here. If you've not watched the previous videos, we have a video about the palace and the Royal Mile,
Yes.
the King's Mile.
Yes.
You check them on his channel.
And we also checked out the lake.
Yes, by the way, the King's Lake,
Yes.
an amazing. There is a nice backup story about that lake.
Yes.
It was dug with hands.
Yeah, no
By
fingers.
just scooping soil.
So listen, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button, like this video,
Yep.
and drop a comment if you want me to make any other content, or if you have any thoughts about what we just saw in the Parliament. So thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Later.
All right. Bye bye, guys.
Bye bye.
Yeah.